guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Runa, and today is officially Foundation Friday. You guys have been requesting this foundation forever. Not even forever because it just launched, but I got so many DMs. I got so many messages about this foundation that I'm about to share with you guys. But I just wanted to tell you guys what Foundation Friday is. If you guys are new here, I basically take a foundation that I discover, find, announce, new, whatever. Foundation is what it is. I take it, I wear it, I test it out for you guys. I wear it the whole day, and then I give you a final number, a score basically, final verdict. I investigate and I give a final verdict basically. And sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. These reviews are brutally honest. They have no filter, and I basically speak my mind about the foundation, and that's just how it rolls on my channel. So if you guys like no filtered, keeping it real reviews, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications if you're already there, and also comment and like on this video because it helps your girl out. So let's move on to the foundation that we are researching today, investigating today. It is the No Filter Foundation Stick by ColourPop. So it's really hard to actually tell the packaging up front because of the lights. Lights just kind of mess up everything except for me. Yeah, so I got the color medium dark 130C. It's a no filter stick. The packaging is really nice. This foundation is actually really heavy feeling, so I feel like the product is made with really good quality. Packaging is really good. That's the color that I got. This is medium dark 1C30. I took their test online that ColourPop on their website provides, and this is the color that they told me to get, and I was like, okay. So I will share with you guys some details about this foundation from their website. Let's go ahead and explore their foundation. As you guys always know, I have a little itty bitty pop-up that comes up so we can explore the foundation together. So we're gonna just go click on No Filter Foundation Stick. This is $10, which I don't think a foundation stick for $10 is not that bad, but I do miss $5 days from ColourPop. Comment down below if you miss $5 days from ColourPop. I know the brand has grown immensely, so I know it's hard to just stick to one price for the rest of your life. I understand that, but you know, we all miss the good old days. It's just how life works, right? Okay, so for the shades, oh my gosh, do you guys see how beautiful the shades are? Do you guys see how beautiful the shades are? ColourPop has always been a brand since they first came out. They were always very aware of diversity and beauty. I saw them collaborating with fair skin girls, deep skin girls, medium skin tones, and I always was able to, they were one of the brands that was affordable that I saw myself in, which is like medium skin tones and seeing products that I know will show up on me, and they were one of the brands that started that off a couple of years ago. So they have 30 shades, which is amazing, and it looks like they equally go down starting from fair to medium. They have a lot of medium dark shades, which is very important because that's one of the shades that's fastly growing in society, is the medium dark shade, medium shade. A lot of brands tend to forget about the medium shades and they go fair to dark, and then some brands just skip dark altogether. So I just wish all these companies would come together and be like, okay, these are the shades of the world and we're gonna make these shades. But all that aside, ColourPop did really good. 30 shades is not bad. They are definitely on that diversity level, and I am here for it. So thank you, ColourPop. You are amazing. And then they also let you select a shade. They have match your brand, find your shade. I love that ColourPop has this ability because they are a majority online brand. So having that software or that type of widget or whatever it is on their website just makes it easier to shop and more easier to pick a color. As you can see, the color that I picked was very accurate, and I just, you know, it doesn't look bad. It looks actually really good. And I told you guys I have 130C. Let's go ahead and see what they're talking about with the No Filter Foundation Stick. It's swipe, blend, and go with No Filter Stick. It conceals, corrects, and perfects for a flawless complexion in seconds. Its medium visible coverage instantly blurs pores, covers blemishes, and blends effortlessly for a natural skin-like finish. Never cake or drying, this stick glides on for the easiest applications, perfectly portable, take it on to go for mess-free touch-ups anytime, anywhere. Not bad. That's pretty good. And then it gives you some tips and tricks. Apply foundation stick directly to skin on top of your primer. Blend out with a brush. For full coverage, apply foundation with the denser brush like a kabuki brush. For lighter coverage, apply with a fluffier brush. They just give you a lot of tips on how to use their foundation stick, which I think is great because, I mean, we all like to have a user manual with our items, right? Even though majority of us throw user manuals in the trash. But not when it comes to makeup. We do not throw anything that comes in makeup packaging away because it's all so cute, right? Now that we are done exploring the foundation, let's go ahead and watch me apply this foundation and me give my first impressions and my reaction to the foundation right when I try it on. So this is gonna be my reaction to the new ColourPop No Filter Foundation Stick. I feel like 2018 is the foundation stick era. 2017 was just Hourglass foundation stick era. Hourglass had its glory in 2017, and I feel like all the companies banked on that glory and were like, we need to come out with one too, and all these companies came out with one. And this is the ColourPop Color No Filter Color Sticks Foundation. I'm gonna do a quick full impression of it because you guys have already basically explored it online with me. Ooh, it's a bit orange on my first reaction. Color wise, it does glide on really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this in with a beauty blender. I find with stick foundations, blending in with a beauty blender is the best method, and I so far really like it. It feels, oh, okay, so coverage wise, I'm not too excited by it. I don't think, let me do a check in my 5x mirror. This is my 5x mirror, you guys. No, coverage is not impressive. I would like this to be a little bit much more coverage. I was expecting more coverage when it says no filter foundation. I mean, my impression of no filter foundation is like you basically can't see any of my imperfections, but right now you could definitely see a lot of my imperfections. I will go in with a second layer just to be sure, but one thing I'm going to say, it's definitely not emphasizing any of my textures or my fine lines, so your girl is definitely happy with that. But it does look good. Like, it's not bad for a one layer foundation. It's basically, if you just put one layer on, it's medium coverage, and it doesn't look horrible. It actually looks pretty good. I'm still gonna say that it does look a bit orange to me. Maybe you guys don't see it on camera, but in person, I do feel like this color looks a bit orange to me on my skin tone. I did do the color match skin tone thing that they do on the site, and that's what they picked for me. So I'm a little concerned on why it looks a little orange, but hopefully it doesn't oxidize and we're okay. I'm gonna go in with layer number 2. Okay guys, so layer number 2 definitely feels a tad heavier, but it's not blended out yet. So let me blend it all out. I don't think I needed to go in like ham like I just did with the foundation. I could have done a second layer on some spots. I feel like with stick concealer, with stick foundation, you could definitely use it like as a concealer and like spot treat. So I didn't need to do what I just did, like, you know, go all ham. But I guess I just wanted to like share with you guys how it feels if I build the coverage up. So it does dry. So this is the second layer. It does feel a tad heavy on my skin. I do feel it drying. So I feel like it's gonna dry really, really matte. Okay guys, so the foundation is now fully dry. It doesn't dry to a complete matte look. I do feel like it still has a nice glowy semi-matte finish, and it looks really nice. It looks very healthy. Your skin looks nice and healthy. 2 layers is what I would go with. I wouldn't go with 2 layers. I would probably do 1 layer and then use the stick to spot treat and then blend those areas out, and then you have a really fire looking canvas. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this whole look that I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna come back and tell you guys how these products layer on top of the foundation. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the foundation on my face. It's fully dried. Products have been laid on it. Everything is going on it. And I've had it on maybe for about a good 20-30 minutes. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, it looks really, really good. Products went on it really, really nice. I had no issues with products showing up on it or blending on it. Everything blended really, really nice. The finishing is gorgeous, as you can tell. It doesn't feel as heavy as it did in the beginning anymore. It's basically dried down, and it feels really, really nice and very breathable right now, even with 2 layers. I will say one thing though, that I do feel it's getting a tad cakey on certain areas, but it could just be the powder that I put on. I didn't put on powder all over, but I had to put powder on underneath my eyes because they were creasing like crazy, because I don't know. I don't know. I think I haven't slept enough, so I have a lot of creasing under my eyes right now. That's just what happens when you don't sleep enough. You get dehydrated. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this foundation out for the rest of the day, and I will give you guys my final score, final verdict, tell you what's up, tell you what's going on, and then should you buy it or not? Should you get it? Should you use it? Is it worth it? Is it approved? Oh, don't say is it approved, because then you're gonna get in trouble by Jeffree Star, because he has that patent. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a few. Guys, so I just wanted to hop on here. I've had the foundation on for about 2 hours, and I wanted to show you guys natural light before the light goes down, before we ain't got no more light up in here. I have a lot of powder in my hair, but anyways, I wanted to show you guys how this foundation looks in natural sunlight. I wanted to show you like the accuracy of color. Does it match my neck or not? It is actually pretty good. I think this matches my face really, really good. And if you look at the finishing, oh my god, why is this foundation so pretty? I've had it on for about 2 hours. It has not oxidized. I don't think it'll oxidize, so I think it's gonna stay like this. I know I thought it was really orange when I was trying it on, but it's not looking as orange anymore. It didn't oxidize. Finish having my din-din, so you guys know I look sloppy after my din-din. I'm a messy eater, side note. So it's 11:04 p.m. and it's officially time for me to go to bed. I was supposed to be in bed a long time ago. Nayara has already came and checked on me, like, when am I coming to bed? But I'm not there yet. But anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is the picture. So I'm starting to take pictures of myself with foundations on. I think it would be helpful for you guys to see how a foundation looks in a picture. So this foundation, when I took a picture, it did have a little slight amount of flashback, a slight amount. Now, that might bother some people. It doesn't really bother me, because I don't let other people take pictures of me. I take my own pictures. No, I'm just kidding. It would bother me. So this is a little bit of flashback, and I think you definitely don't want to wear this to maybe a night event. Daytime, it's going to be perfect. You're going to look flawless, and it sucks because I just wish it would be easy to wear one foundation for everything. Come on now. But in this area, like with it being dark and everything, it looks a little brighter than I really look in the mirror. And when I showed you guys the clip during the daytime, I love to show you guys how foundations look in natural light, because that's where you can tell if the color actually matches you, because, you know, natural light do not lie. Now let's go into a detail of my face. So my face. Okay, so if you look, I do have a little bit of creasing happening here, right here, which happens all the time. Most foundations I have to set right here. So it's not fair to say a foundation sucks because it's creasing on me. That's just my face, okay? But my most problematic creasing area, and I will skip on a foundation if this happens, is if I get creasing in my forehead. I have this very disgusting wrinkle, that stubborn little wrinkle on my forehead that tends to come out
really intense. I have a textured forehead. I just have a textured forehead, and a lot of texture will come showing if a foundation is not that great. This one, if you see that forehead, it looks really smooth. So that's a plus. That's why I really like this foundation. And if you look at my cheeks, which is usually where foundation starts to fade at, the foundation still lives on my face. Decision. I think this foundation is great. It can get a 4 because I think it is great for $10. The color match is amazing. The buying experience is amazing. And the texture of it is amazing. Like, it looks really good. I definitely think it could be a really good dupe to the Hourglass foundation, the Vanish one. That's like $45. This is $10. If you're not someone who's like always into stick foundation, or you just want to try out stick foundation, if you even like the concept or the process of stick foundation. I'm not a huge stick foundation girl. I actually do like liquid foundation. Even though I have dry skin, I tend to like a more liquidy foundation, whereas a stick foundation should be good for me, but I feel like some stick foundations tend to like get really textury on me. So anywho, and I have dry skin, so for having dry skin, this foundation felt pretty good on my skin. It didn't feel cakey, or it didn't feel like anything. But be aware with this foundation, you're not going to get like that natural look. You're going to definitely get a makeup face look. So if you're looking for a natural foundation, this foundation is not for you. So yeah, that's my end. A 4 is because of all that greatness. And I marked, it's not a 5 because the coverage, when you first put it on as coverage, it's not even full coverage. You're supposed to build this foundation. And I guess I don't like any foundation that's built, you gotta build it. I just want full coverage right away because ain't nobody got time to do layers and upon layers, because realistically, your girl got things to do. So that's why I took one off. And I think I took one off for the flashback. Like, I really wanted this to be a good nighttime foundation to wear too. I'm thinking about doing a ColourPop, full face ColourPop video, because I got enough products now to do a full face. So yeah, comment down below if that's something you guys want to see. I will see you guys in my next Foundation Friday. Thank you so much for being here and showing me love. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.